Hello everybody, my name is Katsuya Yasuda of Yasuda Consulting. I work as a management consultant and as a training lecturer in Japan. Through my work as a management consultant, I have given advice to many executives. When a company is performing poorly, there are always underlying reasons. These reasons vary from company to company. When I looked into the causes, I found that there were 10 main factors. I also found that companies that can clear all 10 factors are more successful in business. I have used this idea as the theme for many seminars in which I have lectured over the years. The audiences at these seminars usually seem very satisfied. In the questionnaires that they answer at the close of the event, they often write that my words help them to grasp the elements they need for management in an organized way. So, to explain these contents carefully and in more detail, I thought it would be a good idea to produce a book based on the seminar contents. This is how I came to write the present book. This book has already been published in Japanese, and now I am looking for a publisher to bring out an English language edition. I will present an outline of this book at the end of today's talk, and anyone who is interested in it is welcome to contact me. It is my sincere wish that many companies will practice and develop the 10 points I have introduced in this book. I believe companies that operate based on these points will create more happiness, not just for themselves, but for everybody. Such companies consider and behave better in all respects. They formulate their management philosophy with a desire to pursue the happiness of their employees, customers, and the local communities in which they operate. Moreover, they work to achieve a degree of sociality that expands their perspective on social matters. I found it exciting simply to imagine such companies. We all want to see a world in which all people can live happily without exception, and in which the children who will grow into the next generation of adults are always smiling. In order to realize such a world, I hope your company will grow by practicing these 10 points. At the same time, I hope the executives who take this book into their hands will be happy as well. These are the wishes I have put into this book. Now, let me explain each of the 10 points briefly. Please look at the following picture. The points are numbered 1 through 10 in the list below. Please take a look at them. 1. Management philosophy. The actual purpose underlying why a company operates. 2. Vision. The best possible future in which the company's entire staff shine. 3. Advantages. Items the company needs to possess in order to move toward the future. 4. Foresight. Knowledge of the world in order to make the best possible use of the company's advantages. 5. Management policy. A secure pathway leading into the future. 6. Management planning. An actual plan established by working backwards from the future. 7. Managing. The actual role that managers should play. 8. Organization. The formation of the strongest team to secure the best possible future. 9. Motivation. Encouragement aimed at creating a vigorous company. And the last but not the least, 10. Sociality. The relationship between the company and society. First of all, imagine a very high mountain. When you climb this mountain, you will find a world in which everyone can be happy stretching out before you. The company's employees, its customers, local residents, and everybody else are all smiling. And you yourselves are overjoyed at this prospect. This world you are aiming at by climbing to the summit of the mountain is what I call the management philosophy. However, the mountain top is covered in clouds, so it is difficult to see clearly. Your employees who are climbing the mountain with you may lose heart because the mountain top is so far away. So you encourage them by saying, let's tentatively attempt to climb up to the fifth station. At the fifth station, there is a rest area. We can drink the delicious spring water there, and we can eat our lunch together there, and take a rest. This is what I call the vision. It is a target at which everyone can aim. It should also be a shining target, so everybody will want to start moving in order that they can get there quickly. When you set off, an executive of your company says, how can we get to the fifth station? In the company, we have cars, bicycles, and even helicopters. Then another executive says, but can a helicopter land at the fifth station? And even if we go by car, I hope the road will not be blocked by a mudslide. All this second executive does is worry. So you ask this person, check whether there is a heliport at the fifth station, and also check whether or not there are any mudslides blocking the road. The helicopters and the cars are among the company's advantages. Discerning ahead of time, the presence or absence of a heliport or mudslides are examples of foresight. A little while later, the second executive returns and tells you, there is no heliport, but fortunately, there are also no mudslides. So you decide, okay, let's go by car. This is the management policy. After it has been decided that everybody will travel to the fifth station by car, an employee who is well informed about the state of the road says, about 100 kilometers along the road, there is a gas station where we can fill up the tanks of our cars with gasoline. Also, there is a restroom there that we can use. If we can reach this gas station by 15, we will be able to reach the fifth station by early evening. According to this schedule, we need to finish our preparations and be ready to start our journey by 13. This is the management plan. Because as the manager, you have told your employees about how pleasant the view is from the fifth station, all the employees are now lively and enthusiastic. As they work towards the departure, their solidarity becomes stronger too. Laying out a vision for the employees is an important part of a manager's work. At the time of departure, you need to divide the employees into several cars. What is the best seating arrangement? Thinking about this question is the task of organization. You want everybody to work toward the same goal pleasantly and positively, so you consider ways of encouraging them in order to achieve this desired result. This is known as giving them motivation. At last, you are ready to set off on the journey. There are a lot of cars available, but you decide to use hybrid cars, which exhibit good fuel efficiency and emit less exhaust gas. You take care on the journey so that you bring back all of your garbage and you don't cause any damage to the trees on the mountainside. Then, when you see a person in distress by the roadside, you call out to them, "Do you need a ride?" In ways such as this, you consider and behave so that everybody, regardless of whether they are inside or outside the company, can become happy and remain happy. This is sociality. In the book, I explain these 10 points in detail. A company that can combine all of these points will become supreme. What is supreme? When you, as a manager, look around you, the company's employees, customers, local residents, and essentially all the people around you are smiling and happy. My dream is to publish an English edition of this book because I would like to increase the number of companies around the world that are supreme. To this end, I am waiting for contact from publisher who can cooperate with me in making this dream real. Thank you very much for your attention.